What does Alfred's late arrival mean for those areas at risk?
Alfred's later arrival means that it could possibly come Saturday morning. It could come on the high tide, which will increase the chances of a storm surge. We could see, 1.5 metre storm surge on top of the highest tide. It's going to come down to timing. Like if the system speeds up, then it's going to come beforehand. If it slows down or does a loop, which is not unusual for these systems, it could slow down even further.
Yeah. What kind of area are you most concerned about based on that modelling?
The most area at this stage is basically from about Bribie Island south. The north side of the system will get strong winds without a doubt, and heavy rainfalls, flash flooding without a doubt. But the southern side, always the strongest when it comes to rainfall. It's always the strongest when it comes to destructive winds and so forth.
Yeah. How different is a nighttime landfall over a daytime landfall, and what impact could that have on the rescues?
Okay. So nighttime, it comes down to visibility. It's always harder to see at night. And with this very heavy rainfall, when it hits in, it's going to reduce that visibility even lower yet again. It's going to drop it down around 50 metres, and then we've got the risk of power blackouts as well. So that's going to drop, the visibility even harder. It's going to be so hard to see, and with that heavy rain as well. And if people have got to evacuate, because for whatever happens, it's going to be very hard to see water on the roads, flooded roads, and so forth. And it really comes into a dangerous scenario.
Yeah. The timing of the landfall is quite uncertain at the moment. What are some certainties that we can draw from this right now?
So the system is moving towards the coast at the moment. It's moving around 10 kilometres an hour. It's moving west. It's about approximately, let me have a look. It's approximately, just bringing up my days, just bear with me. It's approximately 203 kilometres east of Brisbane. It's moving in a westerly direction. Now, this system could speed up. If it does speed up, we could see it crossing late tomorrow night. If it continues on its projected path now, it's going to be around 10 o'clock on Friday night. And if it slows down, we could see it, crossing early, say around 7 a.m. Saturday morning. These systems can speed up, slow down, do U-turns, stop, and so forth. They're really hard to predict when they're going to do this, because when it comes to modelling, they've got the new modelling there and they add the old modelling as well, and they get the reading from that. So, yeah.
Just last one, your message to those that might be feeling nervous or anxious during this time.
Okay, so I've been through a couple of tropical cyclones. Preparation is the key. If you're going to stay in your house, just stay there. Do not leave. Once that system hits in, do not leave unless it's emergency, life or death, scenario. Because once the eye, for example, or the highest gusts are hitting and you leave, there's going to be debris everywhere. The visibility is going to be, really, really bad. And that turns it into a life or death situation. So don't panic. Stay where you are. Follow your emergency backup plan if you've got one. Follow any advice from the council. They tell you to get out, get out.
Awesome. Thanks very much for your time, Dave.
No dramas.
Cheers.
You have a great day.